Thank you for listening to the 39th Street Church of Christ Daily Devotional. The devotional today is What Are You Looking For? By Jack Williams.
What are you looking for? You know, whenever I was young, it seemed like every other person you saw was out trying to find themselves or find the meaning of life or such things as that. Today, really, things haven't changed a whole lot, have they? You know, people are still looking around. They may be trying to find their purpose in life, achieve a goal. But what are the goals? What's the purpose that we seem to be so enamored at finding, and it's so elusive? Well, most of them relate to what God said in 1 John 2 and verse 15 and following. He says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are of the world. For the things of the world, the lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, the pride of life, these aren't of the Father." But you think about that, you know, the lust of the flesh. What am I looking for? What am I seeking? Well, I'm looking to fulfill my pleasure. I want to do what makes me happy. You know, the lust of the flesh, it's not what I ought to be seeking. You know, the lust of the eyes, well, that looks good. Something that's enticing, something that just attracts me because of the beauty of it and the appeal of it. And then there is the pride of life. I want to be successful. I want to be the one. Well, you know, you look and those things, those are the tools of the devil. But you think about what God says. You know, in the book of Acts, the 17th chapter, we find where the Apostle Paul was in Athens. He was on Mars Hill, and he was addressing people that they were seeking to be religious. As a matter of fact, he tells them that they were very superstitious. The King James says, I think the American Standard says very religious. And there are a lot of people like that. They're seeking after some sort of religion, something to fulfill them. And these people in the place on Mars Hill, they'd built idols unto every god they could conceive of, and in case they'd missed one, they made one of the unknown god. And Paul's lesson to them was, that's what you need to be seeking, is that God. In verse 23, he says, "Him I declare unto you." Now, he goes on and he describes God as one who is the creator. He's the Lord of heavens and earth. He is the one that man ought to seek after. You see, that's what I was made for. I'm on this earth, and you find that everybody looks for something. But God says, when you find me, you've found it. You see, God is the one that we ought to be seeking. Jesus said in Matthew 6 and verse 33, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness." That's our goal. The writer in Ecclesiastes said, here is the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. I mean, that's what we're all about, or that's what we should be all about. So, you know, you look at yourself, I look at myself, and I think, what is it that I am looking for? Well, I ought to look for God. And whenever I do that, I've found what I was made for. I found what makes life worth living. I find that can make a true difference, not only in this life, but for all eternity. Thank you for listening. And this day, ask yourself as you begin the day, what am I looking for? And then make sure you look for God. He can be found if you want to look.
Thank you for listening to this devotional. If you'd like more information on what to seek, just click the link above and it'll take you to a video that will give you more information on where should I go. Again, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.